Yeah.
Man, the thing that I love about you the most is how you light up a room, right? Regardless of the situation, and that's important. You've been on teams that weren't that great. You've been on teams that were really good. But Shep is still Shep, you know? Like, you always get a good reaction out of Shep. You get good energy out of Shep. Even personally, like, you dealt with the Achilles. You dealt with the ACL. You dealt with multiple concussions. And it's like, Shep is still Shep. You always going to get a light out of Shep. He always going to bring happiness into a room.
Absolutely.
Where do you get that from? Because that's contagious and, like, that's important for life and it's important for sports. Where do you get something like that from, like, that attitude?
I say my faith, bro.
Yeah.
To be completely honest to you, like, I look at all the situations in my life and, you know, situations where I was like, dang, man, how am I going to get through this? Even with my father passing, I was like, man, how am I going to do this? Like, I don't have a father figure. I don't really have. My grandpa did what he did, but it's my grandpa. It's a little different.
It's not the same, yeah.
But I always saw the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. So I was like, all these different areas in my life, you know, I made it through those. So any obstacle that's thrown in my way, I know he's got me.
Right.
And so, like, that's where I was at with it, dog. I was like, the Achilles, okay, now let's get to work.
Right.
And I know I'm gonna come back better. And I was able to do that. Unfortunately, then the knee happened. But I'm not gonna change who I am, bro. You got a choice every day that you wake up. It's like, am I gonna sit here and be mad at the world, or am I gonna, like, shed light to everybody else? And like, that's the Oklahoma way. Like, that's how I was raised, dog.
Yeah.
So it's just in me, and it sometimes it's harder than it is said, but that's just always the way that I lived, and I know my guy got me, bro.
Yeah.
And you're 1,000% correct on that. You actually it's just funny because my mom said the same thing to me yesterday. It's like, I've seen someone like you. I've seen you go through all these injuries and you're still the same. And my mom said something to me last week, like, you know, happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy. And I saw you every day. Same Shep, same this. And that's hard regardless, brother. Like, I'm giving you your flowers. Like, I'm proud of you because that's hard to do. Most people mentally would, you know, be under the rug, but your positive outlook on life is just very contagious. So I just want to say that just in general, bro. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that,
epitome
dog.
of, like, life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
You the one who really, like, epitomized that saying.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself during all those things that you went through? Because you don't really know about yourself until your back is really against the wall, and, like, for you to go through all that rehab and then come back and then get hurt again, it's like, damn, bro, like, but you got to learn about yourself in that situation.
Yeah, bro. And I think the number one thing that sticks out to me is
Factor's ready-to-eat meals are chef-crafted and dietitian approved with over 35 meals a week. So they have keto, they have vegan, they have calorie smart. There's no excuse. Really, every single thing you need comes with Factor. Factor makes your meals quick, healthy, and super cost effective. So, I mean, it's never been more easy to stay on top of your diet and stay on top of your goals. There's no more cooking. There's no more cleaning. There's no more shopping. All that stuff is out the window. Now, y'all know I'm a smooth talker, so I had to go get y'all 50% off. Go to factormeals.com/win50 and use code WIN50 to get 50% off. Again, that's code WIN50 at factormeals.com/win50 and get 50% off. Courtesy of Second Win. Enjoy the show.
the number one thing that sticks out to me is patience. Like, I had to learn to be patient, bro. So many times where throughout that process, I was like, man, I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that right now.
Right.
But I had to go back and be like, nah, let me be where my feet are. And to go along with the last point, like, I have so much to be blessed about, bro.
So blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
amen.
Say this
Amen.
thing,
Like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
for real though, bro. I feel like sometimes a lot of people, they just focus on the negative. And I'll do it too. Everybody does it. But if you could just take a step back and be like, man, let me talk about all the stuff that I'm grateful for, and all the things that are going my way in life. Like, somebody's going through a way harder time than you. So, if I catch myself going down that spiral, bro, I always bring it back, and I'm like, man, I'm blessed. I got 2 beautiful girls. Like,
You healthy?
man, I'm healthy.
Great
Like,
family. Like, what
great
else can you
like,
ask for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Yeah.
damn.
So
Perspective
I'm
is-
living my dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff you can come up with if you just sit back and think about it.
That's crazy.
And that's
That-
perspective.
No, that brings me to a saying. Like, someone once told me one time, I was complaining to them, and they was like, if everyone in the world put all their problems into a pile, you would take yours back in a second.
Yep.
And I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
he told me that, and I was like,
That's facts.
that's facts.
And that goes to another point, bro. You got to keep people around you that are like not gonna let you get into that point.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's so many times even throughout the season, like if I don't catch myself, then I know one of my brothers will. Either it's gonna and two of my boys, my best friends on the team, Saquon and dang Tyrod.
Yeah.
Like it'd be times I'd be like, man, Tyrod, blah blah blah. He'd be like, man, I ain't even gonna sit here and let you do that today.
Right.
But it's like having friends like that, because there's so many people that'll be sitting there like, yeah, man, it's messed up and my situation messed up too. And then now y'all both just playing pity on each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Party,
it's like
pity party.
keeping the people around you that are like minded and ain't gonna sit there and let you complain.
That perspective, man, that's just such a testament, because that's so hard to do.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do. Like, how do you, like, in that situation, just how are you able to just keep such a great mindset even with all the bad shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Just, you're human just like everyone else. So how'd you catch yourself, regardless of them, for you personally, when you're home by yourself, you're not having the season that you wanted, or, you know, at the end of the day, people look at you as Sterling Shepard, the football player. Like, how did you catch yourself personally?
Just knowing me, bro. Like I know myself. I know I'm not just a football player. I know that like if this game was to end, I'm gonna be all right. Like there's nothing gonna be able to stop me as long as I got my mind set on something. It's like it's been that way my whole life, no matter what it was. But yeah, if I caught myself slipping and going down to that path, I mean, like I told you, my faith is big for me. So you know, whether I had to sit there and watch a sermon or sit there and read a bit of the Bible or whatever it is, that's what I do.